Please, Samantha Walker. Ms. Walker, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On November 4th, 2024, an officer was dispatched to a family disturbance call at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The complainant, a 15-year-old, stated that the defendant, her mother, assaulted her after they got into a verbal argument. The complainant stated the defendant displayed verbally aggressive behavior towards her, grabbed a hold of the complainant's left wrist, and said, "If you come near me, I'll beat your ass," and began to engage in a physical altercation with the complainant. The complainant stated the defendant, using both open hands, placed the complainant in a headlock and the complainant felt pain. Both law enforcement and CPS records indicate a history of physical altercations and verbal altercations between the complainant and the defendant, and the officer observed video footage showing the defendant acting as the primary aggressor towards the complainant and observed a minor injury cut on the complainant's left arm.
So we have prior violence, any prior charges?
There's no prior charges,
No
Your Honor.
prior injury to a child, felony charges?
No, Your Honor.
No. Okay, so you need to take all this stuff.
Child means 14 years or younger.
So she probably.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case.
No, Your Honor.
Don't. Now's not the time, ma'am. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. I've got a bunch of DAs here. Anything you say, they're going to use it against you. Guys, what do we do about contact? You know? Yeah, well, so Michael, I need your help.
Yes, Judge.
You know, this is a 15-year-old child. We have a history of violence allegedly between mom and daughter.
Yes, Judge.
Now we have an assault case against a 15-year-old. And according to what Alex says, there's a history of it. It's unacceptable.
Judge.
Do you have a lawyer, ma'am?
I'll be retaining a lawyer, but there's no history of violence between us.
You're calling for a walker?
Yes.
Which walker?
One Walker.
It's in custody.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
So what my plan was, and I already spoke to my people about this, is we were going to check the offense report to see where the child was taken. Were they taken to CPS custody, to state custody? Was there some other guardian? Once we're aware of where the child is, we are going to be asking for a no contact order to be.
All right, let's pause right here. The moment Judge Fleischer mentions probable cause, the game changes. This isn't just routine, it's the legal gateway that decides whether this case moves forward. Every sigh, every word from the defendant now counts. If you were in that seat, would you speak up to defend yourself or stay silent and hope your lawyer saves you?
Granted, based off of the allegations and the history.
What about now? Is there something that we can do now as far as finding out where the child is?
Well,
You know?
we're going to call CPS today and see if they're in state custody. The offense report also might indicate where it is. If not, we can call the officer and they should know.
Yeah, I'd like to, because I think it's serious. I mean, if we have a history of violence, I don't want that to happen anymore.
There's no,
I know that you're telling me no, but I have other people that are telling me differently.
I've never.
Okay, well, ma'am, don't. Now's not the time. But my primary concern is the protection of every single person in Harris County, bar none. That's it. Especially if it's a child. And
I'm not a threat to my child, I promise
you
you.
are now charged with assault, ma'am, on that 15-year-old child.
I never assault.
Stop. Now's not the time. I'm just trying to tell you, if I find that there is a history of violence with the child, I'm going to order you not to have contact with this child.
I understand,
As it stands now,
but I promise there's no
I'm
history
entering
of
in called a
violence.
magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies EJ as a protected individual. You
I
cannot,
have to take her to appointments and stuff like that.
please listen. Okay, I know that you're trying to think of stuff to say,
No,
But
I'm
I
being
want you to
honest.
listen because this is very important stuff. And if you don't hear it correctly, you do something to violate this court order, they're going to file additional charges against you. I'm entering in an order for protection for that 15-year-old child. She's now a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Technical Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon. Typically, this also comes with a residential restriction that you're not to go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. You understand? Okay, I'm entering this order now. We will try to figure out about how we go from here, but my only concern is the protection of this child. To me, nothing else matters.
She's protected.
I know that you're telling me one thing, but the evidence will show what it shows, and that's going to point to whose side is correct. So for now, I'm just going to have them reach out to see where the child is and how we go forward. So for now, I'm going to have you sign a reset, and then we'll just have you take a seat in the jury box, please. Okay?
Your Honor, I'm here on Leo. Leo's the last name, Leo Terrence. And he's here today, Your Honor. This was rolled over from yesterday. And we have an issue on the PTI. We need to bring to the attention of the court. There was
Mr.
some
Leo.
violation. Yes, sir, he is here.
Come up, Mr. Leo.
No, there are some issues since Mr. Nathan is PTI chief is willing to agree to extension of the PTI. He had just almost about to finish it when the violation occurred, but they're willing to agree to a 6-month extension. We're before the court today to request to see if the judge will agree and approve that 6-month extension on this PTI. I'll let your staff here advise you of this violation.
A lot of it depends on how he was doing. Has he done anything? Has he done most of it? What are the hiccups continuing to use?
Yes, sir. In that regard, he is scheduled for 2 classes. One is being November 13th. What are the 2 dates?
13, November 13th, 15th, 6 p.m. to 9, and second class is on December 2nd, from 6 to 9. That's virtual.
So those are the 2 classes they had set him up for.
What has he done?
He has to complete the DWI education course and the effective decision making. Those are the classes he's registered for.
Wow, he hadn't even done that, and it's,
So he's kind of financial hardship, so they're doing all of the programs in-house. His device has been in lockout since July. They've been drug testing him more frequently because of that. His last 5 drug tests were positive for marijuana.
you don't say. If I test you now, what are you going to test positive for? Really?
His last
Really?
drug test
I'll
was
just send you right now. We'll see.
His last drug test was October 16th, and he was positive for marijuana. So they want to extend him for 6 months to allow him to complete the 2 classes in Iowa.
Joe, he hasn't done anything. All he's done is continue to smoke weed the whole time.
Your Honor, I did sit down before we approached, and he assured me that he had stopped. I told him,
Uh-huh.
be talking to you, and that you would test him, and, I gave them the option because, I was willing to speak with the DA too to see where they wanted to go with this and talk with the client as well about that. One of the things about the machine, he says, as you said, he's been out of a job, and the probation officer's working on him, knows that, and that's why he hadn't been able to pay for the installation of the
But he
machine,
has
which is no
enough,
excuse.
but he has enough money to smoke weed. People spend money where they want to spend money, right? If you truly want to do something, there's always a way. So when someone is not working, it's because they choose not to work, not because they can't work. If you really wanted to work, you could. It's a matter of you just don't want to. And I get it. But don't come here asking for us to be lenient when you don't do anything. You've been in lockout since last July? You've been in lockout for an entire year. And Joe,
Yes, right.
if I send you for a test right now, what are you going to test positive for? You know, man.
I ain't been smoking at all October.
Look,
So I ain't
just
have no marijuana and nothing.
This middle part really captures what makes courtroom moments so gripping. Judge Fleischer's patience starts to thin as excuses pile up: financial hardship, broken promises, constant violations. But here's the kicker: the judge still gives a chance for redemption. What do you think? Should compassion matter when someone repeatedly ignores the rules, or should justice be strict and final?
I don't do no other drugs.
no. You're in a diversion program where the idea is you're supposed to stay clean, and when you do, the reward is that they dismiss your case. And if you do, you don't even have to do that much. All you got to do is 2 classes, right? And just stay out of trouble. And they dismiss the case. Joe,
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I wanted the opportunity that if
he's been in lockout for an entire year.
I was going
And-
to talk with the DA and see if there's another resolution of the situation and see what options. He wanted me to check on that. If the
Okay.
court was not in, I explained to him 6 more months means he needs to be in compliance 6 months.
Yeah, I'm not, and he's not been in compliance at all for anything. I'm not inclined to do another 6-month reset for him to just do nothing
Yes, Your Honor.
for another 6 months. I mean, we're delaying the inevitable. You know what I mean?
Yes, Your Honor. I
So
understand.
you might as well just
Yes, sir. Your Honor, we'll talk to him right now, and thank you for the opportunity to come before
for
you.
sure. Joe, I love you, man. And I'd say that of all the people that come here with violations, 99% we do. But you got to show that you want it, that you really have a willingness to do it.
Yes, sir.
And when you don't, really, I mean, the program is designed to reward people who faithfully work for it. And I get that there are hiccups in life, but when you do nothing, you've been in lockout for an entire year, you literally have done nothing for an entire year, and all you've done is continue to smoke weed the whole time. That shows us you don't care. So why would we care? You know? All right, you guys talk. Let me know what you want to do. You must either accept or we're going to set your case for trial today. Okay? All right, please.
Your Honor, I have one other one, Brenda Reese.
Sure.
The court had asked me to approach on this one. This is a client who's also working toward dismissal. He just needed one more reset in order to get the funds to pay for the driver's license. Which is the
Yeah,
last
I mean,
part.
it's 140 days. If you need more time, of course.
Your Honor.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever you need,
Thank you very much.
of course. Mr. Elick,
Your Honor,
Hey.
I'm Samantha Walker, and
you guys ever get a call back?
no, Judge, we did.
So, Judge, I met with the defendant with the defense in the room.
Oh, okay.
I'll let defense.
Your Honor, I showed him some video of the alleged assault, I believe. Of course, I haven't gone through the state's discovery, but this, in my opinion, is a child out of control. She's on juvenile probation in Tarrant County, according to her mother. The complaint says that she caused bodily injury by grabbing her. I mean, the complaining witness has a statue. She's threatening to get a knife. She's bigger and stronger than my client. My client's called the police numerous times.
This is why we appoint.
And so
There's
I
always
think-
two sides, right?
I think this is almost enabling the child when the police come. The police saw all this, but they're so sick of going out there. They're like, we're somebody's.
But I don't understand why they wouldn't, if you see this, Michael, did you see it?
I saw the video, Judge.
Thanks.
Based off of what I saw and what defense told me, I'm unopposed to removing the residency restriction, to not granting a MOAP at all, and to just.
No more.
I wouldn't.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you think, I'll go with what you think. I
Based off what
think,
they're telling me, Judge, and I did corroborate some of the information as well. We're just going to subpoena the CPS records to take a look.
come up, Ms. Walker, come up. So I guess, the $25 million question is, how do you wrangle in a child who's out of control?
I've been doing everything in my power to love her, do everything to help her get some type of mental help. I've had her admitted to several programs. I've even contacted CPS myself personally, had them come out to the house. She got up and walked out on us. I've tried therapy. I've tried medication.
Hell hath no fury as a scorned 15-year-old. I tell you
None.
what, I mean, I
None.
remember I was 15. Oh God. And I hope it doesn't, I mean, I know it's going to happen to me but what's she on probation for?
Trying to stab her older sister, my other daughter,
And that's in Tarrant County
in Tarrant County.
and a juvenile case.
Another felony.
Okay, so I'm at your disposal. I guess whatever you want, ma'am. I'll take off I won't do the order for protection. Just be careful, you know. I won't put any, Michael, I'm not gonna put any conditions either, I guess, you know?
I would just say no threatening or harassing, Judge, if the court's inclined to do that. This is some sort
I
of.
mean, how do you handle a 15-year-old? It's, you know?
How can you be a parent if, you know, it's almost like you're disarmed and the child can do whatever she wants. And if you touch me, well, then you're going to jail, mom.
Correct.
F you.
No, I mean, imagine that. The child will have unfettered access to,
And the
Just
arresting
wreak
officer
havoc.
told her, if you feel triggered, you can leave and take a walk. Well, that walk turned into her being gone for 7 days.
my Lord. You wanna bring her here?
Huh?
She'll come here. I can try to talk to her,
Yeah,
show her the jail. I don't
she's
know.
been to jail in Tarrant County already because she continues to violate.
Well, that's the juvenile detention, it's not the same thing.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how worse juvenile detention is versus regular.
And she had an ankle monitor, but
I'd
it was
imagine.
cut off.
It's not like the jail.
Really?
Yeah, they're in plain clothes, they're not in handcuffs, they have plenty of hours.
Really?
It's completely different.
It might as well be a playground.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It's not like Dr. Phil where he sends
No.
them to the.
No.
Okay.
It's a playground.
I'm not going to put any, just be careful. You know, it's evident she's bringing you down too. And I'm so sorry for it. You know, you're welcome to come bring her here. We'll try to help you out.
Yes.
If she'll listen to me, I'll try to talk to her or whatever you need. We're at your disposal, you know?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You ever need funds for anything, just let me know.
Okay.
That's why, you know, I wanted to appoint you someone because there's all.
Now, here's where it all comes full circle. The judge goes from firm to fatherly, shifting from punishment to empathy. The mother's pain, the child's rebellion, and the system's limits all collide in this single moment. It's a rare glimpse into Judge Fleischer's humanity. But here's my question for you. Was this mercy the right call, or does it risk sending the wrong message?
Always two sides, right? You know, we get one side here, but a lot of times you don't get the other side. And a lot of times we take that for granted. And it's good to have another ear in just so that we always know we get a complete picture. And it's just so important. So
Sir.
I'm sorry you're going through that. And I hope it gets better. You know, if you keep loving, I got to imagine she's going to get better, really. Because I tell you, I was the same way. Hell on wheels. You know, and if it weren't for my folks, holy moly, I don't know where I would be, you know, really. So, okay, man, thanks. So we've given you a lawyer. Just stay in touch with James. He'll tell you when to come back, what you need to do. I'll waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time to come into court. Just stay in touch and then you guys work it out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank
best
you.
of luck to you.
So the protective order and
No conditions,
and
no.
no conditions. Okay.
Just,
Well, just hold on to it, but
yeah, we'll shred it, just shred it.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Just collapse.
We're going to do that plea on Leo,
Okay, of course.
Mr. Leo.
Yeah, right there. There you go.
Mr. Michael, what was his last name again?
Leo was the last.
That's right.
Terrence Leo.
You know, Mr. Leo, you got into this program and may not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not be in a year, but one day you're going to kick yourself for not making this work because now this DWI will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. And this is important because if you ever get pulled over in a car, first thing an officer does is they look at your record. If they see that you have a prior DWI and they come up and they smell weed on your car, they smell alcohol, what do you think they're going to do to you? Right. What we're doing today, from now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. No more catch and release. Do you understand? So if you want to get lit, you want to have 52 beers, 32 joints, don't get into a car because you do, there's going to be a lot to pay. Not only that, but there is a surcharge of around $3,000 in this case that you'll be responsible for. Not to mention the court cost, which is another $500 something. Yeah, when you get a DWI, it's really expensive. You get a second DWI, it's around $7,000 in fines and fees and surcharges. And if you don't pay it, you don't get a license. And you don't get a license until you pay it. So it will be in an indefinite suspension. Do you understand? DWI in Harris County, it's big business. Not only that, it's so dangerous, it's ridiculous. So how do they get you to recognize that? By hitting you where it hurts, in the pocketbook. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen or possible immigration consequence, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. Like I said, it'll be there forever. You can never come back and complain about this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty and I will sentence you to 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 4 that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Do not drive until you get a license. So what are you doing with yourself these days?
Looking for a job.
When was the last time you even had a full-time job?
Last time, it's been like 4 months since I couldn't get Ubers back and forth because it was like 40 minutes away. So I couldn't afford the Uber. So they basically let me off because I couldn't show up. So I've been done 11 interviews. I've done a lot of applications as well. I've been just trying to find me a job.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, I did.
Okay. You know, the idea in life is that you were young and you bust your ass when you're young so you don't end up 70 years old without a pot to piss in. Because I'm going to tell you, the older you get, the more difficult life gets. And if you don't have a pot to piss in when you're older, life will be all the more difficult. You work hard, you set yourself up now so that you have a future and that you have a nest egg when you're old, because you're not going to be young and vibrant forever. At some point, your knees start hurting, your back gives out, you get bald, you get fat, you get ugly, you smell bad, you get hair where you never know it even exists and starts coming out. It doesn't get easier. And if you don't have money, this life will really suck for you. So you work hard now so that you have money in the future and take vacations. You buy nice cars. People divorce now because all they do is they fight and they fight about money. That's why half of this population is divorced, because they ain't got no money. Do something with yourself, Mr. Leo. I will give you this now. I will roll your court costs and I will quash your otherwise $3,000 surcharge. But if you come back, look forward to HE double hockey sticks, if you catch my drift. If you understand, next time it's going to cost you big. Do something with your life. Don't be a wasteoid like. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, Joe. Well, you know, Leo, Mr. Leo, we want what's best for you. What you're doing now is you're doing nothing. And you will end up as a nothing. Just smoking weed all day. You got to stop. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. I'm making your bond conditions severe. I want you to understand, no more fake IDs, no alcohol,
Again, promise.
no illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you. I will test you 40 to 45 days from today. If you test positive for marijuana again, that tells me that you've continued to smoke. I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, and I don't care if you're kicking and screaming and praying to Allah that it wasn't this. I don't care. You will go into custody. You are on notice now. Forewarned is fair warned. Do you understand?
Sir.
All you have to do is stay in school, graduate, don't use.
I know.
Do you understand?
Sir.
Okay, we've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Jillian, and she will tell you when you have to come back to court. If you test positive, or I'm sorry, negative, at that point, we'll just give you normal reset, but you are still under bond conditions not to use.
Sir.
Because they can call you in at any time to come test.
Sir.
Understand?
Sir.
Okay? All right, Jillian, thanks. That's it.
have a seat on that back row. We were just approaching on waiver for life.
Okay.
I talked to his attorney up in Wisconsin, and he said that he had initially reached out to him 4 years ago. And then he fell off the face of the earth for a period of time. So it wasn't as if he forgot it completely, but his attorney's advice up there was go ahead and, hit the waiver, reschedule the case. If they come to get him, we'll deal with it up here. If not, that's how that is.
They've indicated that they want him.
Yeah, but he knows the folks in Dane County, the county that's in. And so he said he would
Meaning
be,
he knows the officers there?
yeah, I mean, he practices law there. It's a small
Oh,
county.
no, okay. I thought you were talking about the lawyer says he knows people. I thought you meant Mr. White.
What he's
Okay.
saying is that
He doesn't think they'll come?
he said they won't come to Illinois.
Well, if they don't come, then it gets released. But
Exactly.
bring out Mr. White, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
But if that's the case, he still needs to take care of this.
And that's what I'm going to impart to him now, that no matter, even if you get released,
And do you automatically reset this case for 15 days or how does it?
Yes.
Okay. So, Ms. Tang, you'll take care of that?
and in the interim, if we figure out something new,
Mhm.
we'll let you guys know so that you guys are in the know of everything that happens.
Absolutely. So, Yana, where will you guys be for Thanksgiving? Is it your house?
Yeah.
At your house? Does she have?
No, usually at Babusha's house,
Okay.
because she loves to cook and she's great. So we just go to her house, my wife's mother-in-law.
The question I always ask is what is your favorite?
That's stuffing.
Is it
It's
good?
great. Oh, man.
Do you have to put gravy on it or is it good enough without it?
No, gravy. She makes a mushroom gravy like this. It's like you start salivating. It's like, good. I can't wait.
How about you, Ms. Tang? What's your
2 weeks, right?
Corn cups, yes.
Yeah.
Corn casserole or green casserole.
corn casserole?
Right.
Sounds good.
All right, let's
Mr.
get.
White, I want you to understand a couple things. Your lawyer has been tenacious in trying to get you a bond, as is your family.
That's Mike. He's a good guy.
But it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with me, and more importantly, it has to do with you. And you have to understand that you can't continue the way things are going for 24 years and expect a good result.
You're right.
So understand that that's just now. I don't know if Wisconsin is going to come get you or not. You have to understand that this warrant, even if they don't come get you and we end up releasing you, that warrant is still active and that warrant will always remain active until you go back and take care of it. So let's play devil's advocate that they don't come get you. We release you in 2 weeks. If I were you, I would immediately go up to Wisconsin and don't just call your lawyer. Okay, can you take care of this for me? No, you have to actually physically go there.
I wanted to go there. I was actually hoping, give me 1 second, please. Don't get mad at me. Please let me say
No
something.
one's mad at you.
No, just let me say, please.
Sure.
It's been very devastating for me. But, my plans was to go up there. I'm not crying for myself, I'm crying for my kids. I don't care about me. I don't care if you put me in jail for the rest of my life, don't bother me. I don't care about myself. I care for my kids. I never did anything in 24 years. Never robbed nobody. I never stole anybody. I was buying and selling diesel truck parts. I was the only one in my family that went legitimate, sir. The only one that went legitimate. The only one that didn't commit crimes in 24 years. I was the only one, and you could verify this. And now I care for my son, both of them, and one is sick. And that's what I'm devastated about. So they want to fry me and let them eat me, whatever. They got me now.
You shouldn't have that kind of mindset. The mindset that you should have is that, look, I'm a father now.
I
My
don't-
main, when you're single, you have no response. You can do whatever you want.
I don't
When you get married, your life is about your wife.
like.
When you have kids, your life's not yours.
Can I tell you something else? I want you to know. I want you to know the truth. I want you to know the truth.
Sure.
My brother did all this. And my brother, Tom, who I informed to the authorities in Wisconsin where he was. I spoke to Chris Freeman, the district attorney, that I did all this.
You gotta understand, we live stream, so I wouldn't talk about the case. Don't.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Just don't.
No, I want to tell
He
you.
hurt himself, man. Don't. Don't.
My brother, and it's not had to do with the case.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the case. My brother had an affair with my wife. I got married, has a baby. I was 16 years old. Okay? Because of this, sir, this is why this happened. All these issues. I want you to know that.
And cut ties.
I did.
If you have someone like that, you cut ties. But the only thing I'm trying to impart to you is that this warrant will always remain active
I
until
want
you
to
go.
fix it.
So if they end up letting you out, I would immediately, and look, Mr. White, don't get on a plane. If you try to get on an airplane, they're going to arrest you. You know, you got to find an alternate means of getting down there. All you have to do is post bond, and then that lifts that warrant. That's all you got to do.
They'll put a big bond on me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, is there a bond set over there? Do you guys know?
Paid $102,000 cash bond.
I don't see a bond at this moment, Judge.
There's no bond that's set.
Yeah.
When you go down there, you can ask them for a bond, and then that's how it works. But
I'm not the person that this charge made me to be, that I promise you.
just
Not.
get out of here, make us proud. That's all we're asking, you know?
May it please the court, on the 27th is the day he's supposed to come back. I don't want to delay his time anymore because I will be out of town. I don't think he would have a problem. We can have someone here if we needed to, but.
No, we don't know. We don't need someone here for the end. You do want to waive extradition, right, though, Mr. White?
I signed a paper, yes.
Okay, all right, guys, we wish you the best of luck. If they take you, great. If not, go up there, okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, I was gonna do it anyway. I was trying. I tried before, but now we're going to do it now.
All right, Mr. White, come on.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Thank you,
it's
Mr. White.
always a pleasure. Ms. Tang,
You too.
take care.
Thank you, Judge Fleischer.
Thank you.